Alrighty, so like as I was saying, I want to make sure that I clarify. It was when MySpace was introduced for those who were entering their last year of college and up and coming. So those would be all the grades that will be working their ways up to college, which would be, of course, anywhere from grade school to high school to college years. That in itself, once that was introduced, it's being what people are now introduced as the pandemic, the corona beer virus. People are comparing life before and after this, which could be compared to not only but just life before and after MySpace, but your life in particular as a generation growing up through that. So that brings me to the point that I essentially make in these in the video collection was that this in itself should not be compared. If it's that great of an impact, the pandemic strategically was, of course, a comment to compare job numbers after something like this, because it only proves how much jobs are increasing and how much he's able to create jobs from nothing or from such a bad, I would say, the government and itself and all those working together for the betterment of not letting the fear and misleading facts keep us from moving forward. That rapid transfer of information and growing up through this time, you're able to, of course, having that site, like I said, which is essentially having your own website. Would be essentially having your own website where you can post, of course, all your information, who you are, what your interests are, your hobbies, your alumni, your former schools, and even your career or occupation. All of this is in one place, right? So while this is there, now because this information in our collective has been brought to us in such a way, everything has become a lot smaller as far as the world. I would like to say the world is still the same itself. The world's still going to be a vast place, but communication has so increased so rapidly that we're able to communicate things very quickly, which also in turn states that we can communicate and fact check a lot of these politicians in their lies. When they come with these lies and they come with these promises, I'm specifically and particularly talking about Biden. When they come with their lies and their promises and their policies, we now have the ability to fact check these things and immediately, without recourse, no, say that, let's say without recourse, with great vigor, we are able to fact check any of the plans and policies and things that he states that he was promising to give, and see how he's voted for these things in the past. And they contrarily, adversely happen to be to where he's an absolute lie and has actually voted so many times against all of the policies that he himself says that he wants to create, which lets you know for a clear and utter fact that his whole sole purpose is to get in office, do what he does for every career, say what he needs to say to get in office, collect a check, do absolutely nothing what he says, and go about his business on to the next official position that he can find to finance his life. This is what I'm telling you.